This ain't easy, guys. I haven't stretched nor warmed up. I only walked over here. So I'm really doing this quite cold, actually. Don't ever do this, and remember, do as master says, not as master does. I've been doing this all my life, so I can actually get away with this. Woo! Yeah. Setting the time. This way I know how long I've been sitting here. Woo, I really feel the stretch. Hello. Ooh. I could have had my breakfast inside the place where I bought this in Jumbo. Same place I got into a street fight in. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above. But it was just boring. The weather's nice outside. I really felt like stretching my legs out. And as I'm sitting there having breakfast, I just feel that my legs are kind of sore. Not too sore, but kind of sore. Not the type of soreness that makes you exhausted or nothing like that. So I just felt like doing the splits. So then I figured I'm just gonna come here, do the splits, have the breakfast in splits. And then I thought about it and I'm like, hey, why not make a live video while I'm doing this? This way I'm not not that it's in vain, it's still a stretch, you know, but you know, that way I get a video out of it. Maybe you guys will like it, who knows, you know, maybe even YouTube will push it out, who knows, you know? Oi. I've been doing this daily for like a week. Still sometimes people walk by and they're like, or drive by, or they ride their bikes by here and they haven't seen me yet sitting here, and they look surprised, but a lot of people are already used to it. Like the guy that just passed out, he just says what's up. So I just ate a banana. Now I'm gonna have a bread with cheese. It's just bread and cheese. It's this old Dutch cheese, or old Amsterdam cheese they call it. I love this cheese. may look a little bad for a lot of y'all, but in Holland it's pretty normal. A lot of people do this here. They dip their meal into whatever they're drinking. Excuse me if you find it rude, but this is just what I do. Napkins. Great. I still have an orange juice. Which drinking this on top of everything I just ate will be just way too much sugar. So I'm gonna hold off on this one. Hello. I also saved the jelly and the butter, because putting butter and jelly on top of what I just ate is just too much sugar and too much fat. So it's already way too much the way I'm doing it, and I only do this once in a while. So yeah, let's see how long. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Time flies by for me when I'm sitting like this. It's just and you know what's a trip? Depending on the amount of pain I feel, that is really how slow the time feels. The more pain I have, the slower it feels. If I don't have a lot of pain, time seems to go by fast. Like right now, I expect it to already be at 10 minutes. So I am feeling a little bit of pain because I'm sore. Otherwise, I would not really be feeling anything. If I sit in full splits when I'm not sore, I can easily sit like this without pain for like 15 to 20 minutes. I can stretch it out to 30, but then the last 10 minutes, I'd be feeling pain, and I'd be lying if I said that I didn't, you know. But I've been doing this since I was 13, guys. Since I was 13 years old, I used to show up at JK Taekwondo, and I was taking the instructor's course. So I get off school at 3 p.m. and I only had about an hour to get to the dojo, which was kind of relatively close to the school. But I only had an hour to get there, and I'd always get there early. Like, it'd take me about half an hour to get from the school to the dojo. And I was taking the instructor's course, so I was basically helping out. Like Monday, for example, a typical Monday was like 4 p.m. was the kids class, like the little kids, like between 4 and 6 years of age, beginners, white belts, yellow belts, you know. So like the little beginners, and I would sit in splits for like 30 minutes before the class would start. And I'd do the same later too. When I was like, I take my breaks in the splits back in those days already. So that's part of the reason why I can do this without really feeling any pain compared to most people that can even do this. Most people can Most people that can actually go all the way down, a lot of them like they can barely go or they get all the way down and they cannot hold it there very long. I do have that issue with the side splits though, with the side splits or front splits, depending on how you want to name it. Spagaat in Dutch, where your front leg is that way and your back leg is this way. That one I can hold for like 10-20 seconds, guys. Anything longer than that, the pain is just too extreme. But I am able to go all the way down in that direction too, left and right, it doesn't matter. But this way I can really just sit there, like sit like this, like it's nothing. Hoi. Ja, mag wel hoor, maakt niet uit.
Ik denk, misschien loop ik in beeld.
Ja, maar maakt niet uit. Dat gebeurt toch wel. Again, I don't recommend you guys going to a full split without really stretching really well first, especially if you don't know how to do this yet. Even if you know how to do this, it's kind of like you kind of shouldn't. But I know my body so well, guys, that I know when I'm able to do this without stretching and when I'm not. Most of the time, I'm able to do this without stretching. With the exceptions, if I'm very, very, very sore or tight in my legs or whatever, then obviously I'm not going to try it like this in one time. But no matter how sore I am, I can always stretch out and sit in splits for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Even if I'm extremely, extremely sore, that 5-10 minutes might be the limit. And then I just need to like give myself like a relatively good stretch. It also depends on which part of my legs I'm sore at. Like if I'm only sore in the front from doing quadriceps, let's say at the gym, or roundhouse kicks, then maybe then it doesn't matter. I can be super extremely sore here, or my calves, and it won't matter. The main problem is here, like right next to the groin and the lower back, the hamstrings, you know, all the way from the lower side of your buttocks, of your butt, your gluteus, all the way down to, you know, to your knees, basically, the back of your knees. When it's sore there, I really have to stretch out first, and then maybe it'll hurt too much. Or if I'm a little sore, let's say, in my hips from doing this every day, then I also may not be able to hold it that long, you know. But this last week, I've been doing this every day. Like every day, I sit here in splits at some point in the day for a long amount of time. So, yeah. No, I'm not sure if you guys are still there. Okay, though. Hoi.
Bezig toch?
Wat zei je?
Bezig.
Dankjewel.